Minecraft is a game founded upon two core game mechanics, breaking and placing blocks. What happens when one of these mechanics is removed?
Sad because I need to do some caving to really get equipped. I need to be able to make a portal and probably some full iron armor. If I'm going to make a portal, I really want to find diamonds, because otherwise it's going to take, could take literally an hour just punching away the obsidian blocks necessary. And yeah, so more wheat. I don't know whether I want to keep this wheat for breeding or not, or make it into bread, but again, there's plenty of animals, meaty, juicy animals to eat. I think I'm going to need more oh no, if I'm going mining there's going to be coal, but I'll need some more wood so I can make. That's the other important thing you have to remember, of course, is that that's actually an interesting thought. Yeah, any tools, we're going to have to come back up here and make them, and then go back down and use them. So that's going to become tedious. I guess I can just trim this log border away. Yeah, but I was thinking, that thought I just had with the villagers and their farming abilities. Actually, I don't think any of these villagers are actually farmers, so we've still got a problem at the moment. But I was just thinking, you could probably, I think if you just hoe other patches of ground, you can expand the farms and they should still plant. I haven't exactly really experimented with how the AI works, but I think that should be a thing that you can do. So that'll be quite nice if farming did become a necessity or desirable for any reason. So if we're going to need to, we either need to find a cave. Got some extra food, that should keep us going for a while. We either need to find a cave or dig a mine shaft. And if we are digging one, I want to do it either next to or inside this building, so that, or possibly just in this creeper hole here by the street, so that I'm nice and as close as possible to my things. I could also, dig another doorway out the side here so I don't have to go all the way over here, just to make life a bit more efficient. I think I might make some more. I'm being very unproductive here, aren't I? Make another few swords or so, because you never know when you might need one. And maybe a couple more stone pickaxes. Maybe I'll actually save one for a shovel, because it might come in handy. Again, it might not be very long before we have iron, in which case that stuff's mostly redundant. But even when we do get iron, we're going to have to come back up here to cook it. Yeah, I think maybe I'll just dig down here. Obviously we can't make stairs or ladders or anything of that nature. Well, we can make them, we just can't place them, so they're useless to us. Where's that shovel I made? And those pumpkins I got, again, not quite so useful now that we have the furnace. I don't know if we want to have a defense in here somewhere to stop monsters coming back up after us. Oh, I've got a little window there. Yeah, maybe I should have dug further back so that didn't happen. Oh well. So yeah, I'm just going to dig a staircase down. Hopefully I'll find something interesting on the way. This thing, I haven't really decided whether I want to do things like cutting. If I want to cut out boring sections or not. Oh, there's more cobblestone here. Oh no, that's not cobblestone, that's andesite. Those new stone things. It looks a bit cobblestone-y, but it's bluer. This cobblestone is, like, you can see the difference in colour from the stone and the andesite, whereas cobblestone is the same colour as the smooth stone. And yeah, these have lighter patches and things and stuff as well. Different textures. But yeah, they do look similar. It's very interesting to see, because, I mean, these new blocks, they don't really have any uses, per se. I heard a bat, so that's a good sound. I just need to decide whether I'm saying sign or sound, because if I just say somewhere in between, I sound like I'm slightly retarded. Yeah, I guess it adds a bit more variety to the terrain. And obviously they're very nice for building with. I don't know. But yes, at the same time, they're nothing practical. But again, there's plenty of blocks that aren't really practical for any uses and are just aesthetic. I mean, the whole game is not practical, it's aesthetic. You can't really... Here's some iron. You can't really complain about something not having a use. Like, you're playing a game. What's the use of playing a game? To enjoy it. I enjoy having more blocks to build things with. Like, if you're going to complain that a block's useless, you might as well complain that you're wasting your time playing a game. Go get a job. Zombie, that's a good sound. Which direction is he in? Can't quite tell. I think he might be up or down, mostly maybe. Mostly maybe. So I'll sound a little bit more off to the right. Yeah, he sounds like he's off that way. Don't know if he's higher or lower than me though. Let's swap his pickaxe out. Is it worth taking this iron up and starting to smelt that? I mean, I'd be able to make either an iron pickaxe or some armor. Definitely getting closer. I think he's still on a different level. Possibly a lower one. Hey, there he is. And remember, we can't build blocks to stack our way back up, so we've got to be very careful about which blocks we break, because they're not coming back. Also, I'm going to need more torches. And we should... haven't seen any coal yet, actually. That's rather unusual. Normally coal's like everywhere. Oh, hello. That's actually rather surprising that there hasn't been any coal. Originally they removed coal from the game. They did keep it. This is actually a pretty good entrance, because I don't think they're actually capable of jumping up here. They might be able to fluke it, but they can't actually pathfind up that, whereas I can get up there pretty simply. So, good things to consider when... Now really, where's all the coal at? That's very unusual to not see any coal yet. I can hear the lava even, and no coal. That's granite. Hey, there's a bat. Hey guy. I hear like lots of zombies coming my way. Oh, there's coal. I think they're in another cave, or else they're invisible. I mean, either way they're invisible, but whether they're invisible, or just not able to be visited by me. And since there's no actual way for them to legitimately be invisible, I'm going to assume that they are just not able to be visited by me. How much iron have I got? 17. I'm going to mine all this coal. And I'm probably going to get tempted by the lure of further treasures. There they are. And I'll probably go down and forget to go back and gear up and I'll get myself murdered. How does that sound for a game plan? I think it's interesting about it, like compared to something like UHC, which we've played. I'm noticing, I don't know if it's just me or situation, maybe it's just because I'm just alone here, but, you know, in UHC I tend to get really panicky and like a scared little child, because, I mean, for good reason, it's terrifying, but in here I'm just like, yeah, whatever, things close to dying. I don't know if that is just because, again, the whole health thing I actually have now, or if there's some other reason to it. Like, obviously, 3 zombies is a lot less dangerous when you can kill them, take a few hearts in the process, who cares, I'll just get them back. We have an abandoned mine shaft. That's very handy for, I don't know, there's probably some reason I haven't really... Is there a thing I need abandoned mine shafts for? Might be good for finding resources. Cave spiders might possibly destroy my soul. Oh! Okay, that made me jump. I am unhappy with your presence. Huh, what you gonna do about it? But yeah, little things like that. I mean, spiders can get up that, skeletons can still shoot you over that, but, you know, you have to find exceptions to the traditional, let's just block the cave off so they can't get through, because we can't do that. And it's not a thing we are permitted to do. Speaking of skeletons, I can hear one. But yeah, the chests in here, in fact, they're minecart chests too, so in theory, if we wanted to get nuts, we could actually push them. Oh, actually, you can't really. I was going to say we could push them up to the surface, but there's no way to push them up anywhere. So we could push them along so that they're all at the bottom of our thing, and we could actually have storage. Not that we need storage too much, we're in hardcore mode, so it's not like we can leave anything for the event of our death, because there will be no posterity to continue after we're done. But, you know, you can't carry everything you need on you, so it's nice to have somewhere to store things. Do coal. No, we need more torches. So, yeah. Really, what do I need to progress? I need enough iron to make me armor. I've got that. And it's spare for pickaxes and swords. And after that, I really need to find diamond. And I need to find a location for constructing our nether portal. It's actually confusing, all of these textures that have the same pattern as cobblestone. I guess that's my fault for texturing the same pattern of cobblestone as opposed to making up a new one, but yeah, but you keep seeing them, and in the darkness it's like, is that cobble? Is that a dungeon? No, it's just whatever the white one's called. Diorite, I think, yeah. Because the grey one's andesite, we established that. Okay, here's a source of water. There's actually lots of sources of water. But we do need to be a little bit careful about water sources, because we're going to need one to make the nether portal. And obviously we can't recreate it. I mean, there's water all around the place, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Also, something I realised, like originally, getting past lava's gonna... I should not stand right next to that when there's zombies the other way. I'm going to get lost down here, aren't I? I'm never going to continue that thought. Yeah. Originally, and the first time I had to make the portal, I had to use the water to do the thing that we need to make the obsidian, and then to shut it off, I had to do clever things in the way I dug the channel. Pardon me. I just burped a little bit. I had to dig a channel to let the water where I wanted it, but allow it so to be able to shut it off, I had to have gravel hanging over it so that I could dig it out the blocks under the gravel, make the gravel fall on the water to stop the water. But I just realised you can still use a bucket to pick up water, you just can't place it. Of course, that has downsides, because you might suddenly realise, oops, I haven't quite finished, I need more water. And if you just killed it, you have to go look for another source, which, I mean, you're going to have that problem with gravel anyway. If you break it, you need to find another spot where you're able to do that. So, I don't know, in some ways it feels a little bit less fun, knowing that, oh, you don't have to be this crazy and precise and forethought, you can just actually just do that and get rid of the water. I don't know. But hey, there's no logical reason why picking up water should be banned. So, I shall do it happily. Also, what am I thinking? String. We need bows. Well, we've got a bow, but it's very badly broken. Presumably, we picked it up from one of the skeletons we murdered. But yes, we just now have an even better bow on us. So, thanks for your contribution, guys, but it's not really needed, because I've got a better one. But yes, bows are going to be very useful. Creepers are not. Because what can they give us? Gunpowder. What can we do with gunpowder? Make TNT. What can we do with TNT? Nothing! Actually, that's not entirely true. We could make a TNT minecart and we can place that on the rails. Because it's a minecart, it's not a block, it's an entity. We can place that. Of course, you can still only blow anything up where there's already rails. So it's kind of useless. But hey. And also, you know, splash potions and other things you can do with gunpowder. We can't use a brewing stand. So, yeah. Not that useful. I heard a spider. It's probably a cave spider. And it will probably do very bad things to my chances of... I hear several spiders. It's definitely a cave spider. I see cobweb down there and it's probably... No, that's just a random piece. I don't know why I'm not more panicked. Again, probably that whole, yeah, I got health regen, who cares thing. But even with health regen, cave spiders can be... You got to be careful about them. You can't just go in there without planning. You need to really know what you're doing and stay on your toes. UHC, of course, they're terrifying. It's like, they are your death. Hello, lapis. And iron and bread. Flint, we'll actually want to keep some flint because we're going to want to make arrows, probably. Or else, you know, if we're lucky we find a skeleton spawner, we can grind for them. Or, you know, just kill a lot of skeletons anyway. I should start looking for a way back, because I've got a whole bunch, I've nearly got a whole stack of iron already. Which will be more than enough for our purposes. And I need to start getting equipped with iron stuff. Because even if I do find diamonds now, I mean, if I find them in a chest, of course that's one thing, but if I just find diamond ore, then, you know, I can't mine it. I have to find my way back home. Hey, is this the entrance already? What's gone wrong with the world? I'm supposed to get horribly lost at places like this. Wait, is this where I came from? Doesn't actually feel like it. Maybe I am horribly lost. Or did I jump down that? I think I jumped down that. Did I mention I don't have a very good sense of direction underground? Here it is, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I just get lost very easily in caves. I mean, part of that, you know, in Minecraft, you don't have to be that concerned, because the villager all the way down here. You know, it's not really ever hard to find your way. Like, if you get stuck, you can dig. There's ways around it. And things like that. But yeah. Hi. You come down here to offer me some good trades? No, he hasn't. Alright, so let's jump all the way up this staircase. I'd love to make stairs or a ladder or rails or anything, but I can't. I can't. It's very sad. It appears to be daylight of some kind. Just sunrise, apparently. We need to put this iron on in the oven to cook. Preferably in the furnace that is not already occupied. And we just used up the rest of our coal, didn't we? So we're going to need to make some. Where's that we don't need? There's a lot more wheat grown, except I don't think they've been replanting, and I think there may not be any farmers. And possibly while I was down there in that night we just had, most of the villagers got eaten alive. I didn't consider that possibility. So, yeah. I'm not seeing a lot of guys. I didn't really think about their safety and just abandoning them in the underground world. But that trade thing probably won't be an option, it's looking. But that's okay, we don't need them anyway. We still have their houses we can cannibalize for wood, we've got their crops. What's left of them we can get wheat from. We can survive without the villagers. They're not even important. It's